let's make this relative. Now that was when, what year?
That was early, for like 1943.
Ooh, Lord, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
So let's make this relevant to today, because I don't care what happens, people don't change, and some situations don't change.
Right.
If something called for hard work 20 years ago, it still has to be hard work this time, you know. But I want to make it relevant so that people can apply it to themselves. Now, you say that you got around the people who are in the music business.
Right.
Now, somebody who's just starting out nowadays, would you say that's the same situation?
Right. If you're just starting nowadays, if you are fortunate to get with somebody that's the main person, everybody's not. There's some great talent that will never, unfortunately, be nowhere local, just their local town.
Right.
I was blessed to get with a lady. They didn't know Jeff Banks, but I was her pianist.
Okay.
And by me going with her, she and MAHALIA tutored me along the way in those early days about attitude.
Okay.
See, now a lot of the singers I know is coming up today, they make one record and they think they're stars.
Yeah.
They have such a bad attitude.
Right.
They don't understand that it's the public that makes it. You know? So when I would have been big-headed, because I was just a 15-year-old kid, they talked to me and said, listen, you have a long way to go and a lot to learn. Those days, nobody was recording like they are now. Now anybody can record.
Anybody can record.
But at those days, you had to be a real artist for them to take you on the record company. So but we were cheated because we didn't know about, like you say, because the other man had us. Yeah. And we were just so glad to be on record. Right. So we didn't even read what we signed. We just signed anything, you know. Boy, that's something. You know, it's Byrd, your organist the other day. And would you say that his story is somewhat similar to yours? So, you know, I was talking to Byrd, and that's how he's starting out with Revival Temple. Yeah, he was, you know, that sort of reminds me of the story that he was telling you, how he came and he left and he came back, and he's sort of moving up as well. That just clicked in my brain. That John Daniels, I needed somebody, you know, John Daniels, you know, introduced him to me. And he's been with me for several years, I guess 15 years, I don't know. Wow. Right, and he's been faithful. And you see, if you get with somebody with a name, just like I didn't have a name at that time, Mary Johnson Davis had it. Right. But I stayed with her, and being with her, I got a chance to build, you know. And then when I decided later on, when my brother and I decided to be Banks Brothers, that was like in that was like 1949. And your brother's name is? Charles Banks. Oh, okay. She brought us to New York, Mary Johnson Davis. Okay. And there was no brothers recording nationally. And my brother and I are the first black duet in the country to record on the national label. We went to SAVOY like 1949 I was recording for Regal. Okay. 1953 I went to SAVOY. SAVOY's been around that long? That's right. Wow. Right, so we were the first duet to record, and after us came the Boyer Brothers. After the Boyer Brothers came the O'Neill Twins. Okay. And the Craig Brothers and the Jenkins Brothers, you know. Okay. I don't want anybody to get the impression, any of the audience to get the impression that you can just get with a name and you've got it made. You have to have talent as well. You have to have talent. You can't just get out there and just because you with a name and you're going to ride, because that person's going to leave one day and you're going to have to hold your own. That's right, that's right. But right here, I just want to listen to